Yeah, 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 yeah! Don't you know that the day is the day, my friend? The time is now! But here's the thing, you gotta feel it! Don't you feel that? You gotta feel that, my friend! You gotta cultivate your energy, my friend. You gotta align your words, thoughts, and actions up with your truth. Happy Friday to you, my friend. See, people throw around Happy Friday on Fridays, but here's the real question. Are you truly indeed happy? See, here's the thing about happiness, right? Don't happiness sound a lot like happen? That's because they coincide. In order for you to be happy, something has to happen. So your happiness is most often contingent upon external factors or someone or something else, because something has to happen in order for you to be happy. But I got some good news for you, my friend. The joy of the Lord is my strength. See, you don't need anything to happen to have joy, which is much better than happiness, to have peace, which passeth all understanding. This is all you need, my friend, is to be connected to God's Spirit. Woo! The ultimate prize, my friend. That's all you need. And you take a step past happiness. You control your fate because the joy of the Lord can be your strength also, right? You ever notice something about people? You know, I was thinking, this is what I noticed. A lot of people in life are afraid of being alone. And it's okay, because most times it's because of unresolved internalized conflict, and we're all human. Nobody is totally arrived or perfect, so we are all a work in progress, right? But here's the problem with not wanting to be alone. That's where most growth happens, right? Because isolation leads to growth. Let me explain how, right? See, isolation is a natural part of the growth process, but it doesn't just stop there. What's most important, the determining factor, is not that you're isolated, it's what you do while you're isolated, my friend. That's the determining factor. Let me give you an example, right? Let's look at sports, for instance, right? It's very, very rare that coaches will call a timeout when the players are playing great, lights out. The only time they call a timeout when things are going good is maybe if they want to take a player out the game, or it's an injury or something like that. But 99% of the time, coaches only call timeouts when things are going bad. But that doesn't just fix it. What determines whether or not that was a good or bad timeout is all determined by how the players respond after the timeout. So when you're isolated, that's not just it. Yeah, it may be difficult, more difficult for some people, but what you do while isolated, that's the determining factor. And here's 3 reasons, my friend, while isolation is the perfect time to grow, my friend. Number 1, here's the thing. See, isolation puts your true character on display, and here's why. Not the fake you, the real you. It puts you on display. Here's why. Because it removes any people or any things for you to blame, for you to make excuses about. It's only you against you, right? And number 2, never, I mean never, allow periods of isolation to make you feel bitter. No, understand that all things work together for good, right? You're being isolated so that you can grow. Never allow it to make you feel bitter. But use that time of isolation to make yourself better, my friend. It's all about transformation. It's all about becoming your best possible self. Because remember, when you're at your best self, everybody wins. Yay, cheer for your best self. But when you're not at your best self, everybody loses, including you, my friend. And number 3, you gotta develop a greatness mindset, a mind bold enough to believe, right, that all of the answer to life problems are in the mirror. But it all comes down to, my friend, if you are bold enough to accept what what you see, my friend. It's you against you. And guess what? You were born to be great.